Good morning, students. No response. Good morning. How are you all? Ramya Tej, Sai Satya, Vignesh, Amatul. Amatul. Yes or no? Yes. Yes. Tejasri. Good morning, all, and welcome to Sanvi Learning Services. Students, in the last session, we have discussed about public health and the government. And many things we have discussed in the last session related to this topic, like the public health and the medical treatment of our country, and moreover, how the rectification of a diseases and medicines which is available in the market and how it's distributed. And today also we are going to continue the same topic, and the same time today we are going to discuss about public health and healthcare services, public health services and private health services. And after that we have a case study. Okay, this is all the textual concept. And one more thing, let me remind you before we start our session. So when we see our country, and already you have realized that suppose in your surrounding, many people getting different types of diseases. Someone may approach government hospital and someone may approach private hospital. And when I ask you a question, how many of you depend on government hospital for your when you get a disease? Please thumbs up. Government hospital. Actually, we have a public health services, very effective public health services in our, see, most of the students, only some students depends on government hospitals or public health services, and rest all depend on private health services. Reason may be many, because if we go to public healthcare center, we have to stay long time to meet doctor, and moreover, we have many people have no belief on the public system or public healthcare system, and many people visit different hospitals, especially we opt to private hospital. Why? What may be the reason? That is the main aim of this topic actually. Okay, why do we depend on private healthcare center? And India has a very good public healthcare system, even though many people in our country or in our region depends on private services, private health services. And at the same time, people have a belief, if we visit private hospitals, we get very good medical treatment, but expenditure may be more. Only some, like less people or less percentage of the people depends on public healthcare services. That also very poor people, we can say, or below poverty people. So that case study we have today. All of you get ready with your running note and note the point whatever we discuss, because many questions you can expect from these topics also. So our chapter 9, public health and government, and here already we have gone through just a quick check of this topic, what we have learned in the last session. As citizens of a country, we expect the government to look after the basic needs of the people. Clean drinking water, proper sanitation, minimum food, education, and health facilities are required for all. No one should be excluded, nor should this inclusion be dependent on whether one is rich or poor. Since we consider all citizens to be equal, these basic necessities should be available to people in all situations. In this chapter, the aim, using the case study of health, we will examine how far the provision of the constitution are being satisfied in our country. See, the main aim as a citizen of our country is our right health care. So we expected the government to look after, or we expected from the government to look after clean drinking water, even though everywhere we are getting, or every village we are getting clean drinking water is absolutely correct. And proper sanitation or cleanliness of the surrounding. Maybe you can observe your village, like some panchayat or sarpanch or someone appointed some persons to look after the hygiene or cleanliness of the surrounding, and minimum food and education. That also, minimum food security, ration shop, public distributory system you have. We call it as public distributory system. It means ration shop, Anganwadis, midday meal program. These all come under that. That is minimum food we are expecting from the government. Okay, government distributing in different or like in different manner, like ration shop is a big relief for lakhs of people to get their what we call food grain, especially rice or oil or sugar, kerosene, and many things provided by this public distributory system. And the same way, education and health are very, very important. If a person is well educated, he will be well aware of his health condition or health facilities, especially government hospital they meant here. And education system, free and fair education. Everyone 1 to 17 years, 5 to 17 years. Okay, almost all the children getting very good education. The same way, these are people expecting from the government. And we are going to discuss in this chapter about this, how far it is. It means using the case study. Many case studies, nothing but some real life examples we have. How far it is accurate, or whether we are getting all the facilities, especially healthcare services from the government. See here, in order to prevent and treat illness, we need appropriate facilities such as health center, hospital, laboratories for diagnosis, ambulance services also. So ambulance, blood bank, etc. So here, see what are the things? Health center, hospital, laboratories for diagnosis. I have told you in the last session what is the meaning of diagnosis. Identifying a disease. If you get malaria or cholera or whatever it may be, what we have to do when we visit a hospital, so they must identify the disease and give medicine. We require qualified health workers, doctors, nurses, lab technicians, who can advise, diagnose, and treat illness. We also need medicines and equipments that necessary for treating patients to prevent illness. In addition to vaccination, we need enough food, safe drinking water, proper sanitization, and safe disposal of wastes or disposal of waste material and clean environment. This is the basic. This is also one of the basic needs nowadays, because dear students, you all know that population is increasing day by day. And diseases also increasing. Recently, coronavirus. Okay, it's very, very dangerous virus. You all know that spread all over the world. Even many people are getting a lot of trouble from it. Now we understood the establishment of the medical, like what we call hospitals, especially. Okay, hospital is not sufficient if you get altogether like sudden disease like corona, because many people, they are laying on the road and roadside and beginning, you already experience in the sense you have seen in medias already many people laying outside the hospital. There is no space in hospital. Hospital is also not sufficient if you get a dangerous disease. Under that circumstances, we have a proper plan to improve this medical system. So we have private sector and government healthcare center and private healthcare centers. See here you have India has a large number of doctors, clinics, and hospital. India also has the experience and knowledge of running a public healthcare system. This is a system of hospitals and health centers run by government, catering to a huge population scattered over lakhs of villages. Scattering means here and there. Okay, lakhs of villages. India's condition, they have clearly explained. Number of experienced doctors and many clinics and hospitals we have. And a proper system we have, a proper public healthcare system we have. This is also done by government. Okay, government concentrating on this. What just because of that, even corona medicine also first found in many India, all over the world, many like developed countries expecting medicine from our country, which is developing. And moreover, there has been much advancement in medical science in the form of technology and treatment procedure. India is the fourth largest producer of medicine. Please underline in the concept book or write in your running note. India is the fourth largest producer of medicines in the world, and it is also large exporter of medicine. We are exporting medicine. We are producing here and exporting medicine. India has a fourth place in the world, even the production of medicines, and we are exporting these medicines to other countries. Approximately 15,000 new doctors qualify every year. 15,000 new doctors. They are also getting experience, either whether they work in private or public, it doesn't matter. But even though 15,000 new doctors qualify every year, healthcare facilities have grown substantially over the years. See, in 1950, there were only 2,717 government hospitals in India. 1991, 11,174 hospitals. In 2000, number grew to 18,218 hospitals. It may now at present, it may be like increase like anything, because many new hospitals established in our country. Two sectors you just altogether have given here, but it may be in the government or private. Okay, private sector, many hospitals in your village, you can see many healthcare centers that all come under private healthcare centers, even though they are also treating. There we have very good experience. Okay, so why we won't approach them is there they may collect some more fees. We will discuss about that now. At the same time, for some people, the best facilities are available while the others do not have basic health care. Very important point it is. Some people are getting best health service or best facilities, while others do not have basic health care. What may be the reason for that? Many reasons we can. It's a question. In India, we have well-established hospital or healthcare centers, even though many people are not getting proper basic healthcare. What may be the reason? Is a current or contemporary issue question. If you get that question, what answer you may write? Many reasons we can. Poverty, we can say one. Illiteracy, unemployment, many factors. Sometimes, you know, some of the people consulting private hospitals for treating coronavirus, they're getting good treatment there. When the people who are depending on the public healthcare center, what is their condition? That is not up to that. This is contrary to what the Indian Constitution desires for all the people in the country. We have the money, knowledge, and experience to change this situation. How can this be done would be discussed further in this chapter. See, how can we manage? Actually, we have all the, when we see all the sectors everywhere, we can see the development. Okay, we have the money, knowledge, and experience to change this, even though it is not changing. It's a very sad situation. Am I right? Yes, surely, because if you have a good health, then only you can do work. And if you work, that leads to get good income to your family. And it develops the village. When we discuss about overall village case. And if your village develops, your mandal may develop. If your mandal develop, district. And district develop, nation develops. So healthcare, and that's what health is wealth. A term, don't forget. If you have a very good health condition, yes, you can achieve anything, but situation is reverse now. If you are an average family or below average family, you cannot afford private hospital because they are collecting high amount or what we call fees. When we compare public and private healthcare centers, in private healthcare centers, they may collect more amount from you. Is it? Yes. And see, healthcare services. Just an example you can see here. An example they have given, a small example. So two children who is studying in the school. Okay, two children studying in the school and they are suffering from a disease. A summary I will give you before we. Okay, Kiran and Sarita. Kiran from a poor family. When it comes to Sarita, she is a rich family. See, Kiran and Sarita are classmates in a school in Karimnagar. This is case study. They are close friends. Sarita comes from a well-to-do family, while Kiran's parents struggle to make ends meet. Kiran from very poor family. Okay, they have a lot of struggle to meet their family needs. When come to Sarita, she is a well-to-do family or very rich family. The rainy season had just ended and there was an outbreak of viral fever. You know, soon after rainy season or rainy season starts, many students or many children get a lot of diseases like fever, male fever. Okay, here also the same situation. So both fell ill at about the same time. Both got disease same time. When they were back in school, they talked about their illness. They together, they may be good friends. When they come back to home, they discussing about their illness. Like, Kiran, I am not feeling well. Sarita saying, oh, yes, I am also not good now. Okay, so something about their illness. When they were back in school, they talked about their illness. Soon after Sarita got fever, her father took her to a private hospital near their house. Okay, when Sarita reached back, her father immediately took her to a private hospital near their house. Sarita's father paid ₹100 at the registration counter. Okay, in private hospitals, we have a registration counter. Sarita's father paid ₹100 only for registration, not fees. They were given a card and asked to wait. Very soon, quickly, the doctor saw her and recommended a number of blood tests and a chest X-ray. They went to the respective counter and everything was easy and comfortable. When they came back to the doctor after the test, he prescribed a medicine for a fever and asked them to visit again the following day with the test result. After the following day, the doctor went through the test report and said that everything was all right. He felt Sarita had a viral infection and there was no cause for worry. He prescribed several medicine. Okay, Sarita, she is from rich family. When she get illness or fever, father took her to hospital and first to counter fees, 100 rupees. After that, they met doctor quickly. Okay, and met doctor. Doctor suggested them to take what we call blood test and X-ray. And after that, they met the doctor. Doctor gone through that. Doctor suggested that nothing to worry and gave a script, so a slip for medicine, and they came back to home. Now, after that, she was feeling much better and was back at school. Kiran also had fever and body ache. Same next to Kiran. He's also had fever and body ache. His father could not take time off his work and they went to the nearby government hospital only after 2 days. Father is busy with his work, his job. So he is not ready to take him to hospital on time. After 2 days only he visited the hospital. They had gone quite early that day, very early they gone. But already there was a long queue where in the hospital, Kiran was feeling very ill and could barely stand. Okay, after 2 days in the sense, now fever in peak because it is high fever. He is unable to stand even, but he had no choice. There is no other way. He should stand. Finally, after waiting for long, almost 3 hours, they were able to see the doctor. 3 hours he stood. After that, we missed big queue, lying there. After examining Kiran, the doctor said that they should get a blood test done. The blood test took another 2 hours. Yes, gave for blood test. Another 2 hours. They were told to come the next day for the report. Next day, they said to come for report. No medicine. The same process of waiting was repeated in the next day. The doctor looked at the report and said that Kiran had a viral fever like many others in town. He prescribed some medicines for the fever and asked Kiran to take lot of fluid and rest. Drink lot of water and take rest. Kiran got well and attended the school. Sarita really felt sorry for Kiran that he had to undergo so much hardship to seek treatment. She felt lucky to have gone to the modern private hospital where everything was so smooth and easy. When Kiran asked her how much they had spent, she said 3,500 for hospital charges and medicine. Kiran said we spent only rupees 100. But here, what did you understand from this case study? First case, yes. First case, where did she go? Sarita went to a private hospital. Everything quickly there. Okay, within short time she got all medicines, everything fine, and within a day recovered from the fever. But here Kiran, when he visited the hospital after 2 days, okay, after fever increased. So father is not ready to take him to hospital because he was busy with his work. So anyway, he visited and that particular day he didn't get any treatment. Big queue. Doctor suggested him to take blood test. That also one more day they have to wait. Just as children, if it is any other fever or any other, like if it is increases, Kiran may die. Am I right? Because already late. Again, it is going to be late. Okay, that medicine, whatever they prescribe, doctor prescribed the medicine. But after getting that, amount may be less, 100 rupees only, like a public health service expenditure. But here only for a fever 3,500 she spent. She spent Sarita spent 3,500. But Kiran only 100 rupees. Amount may be less, but there is no proper timing or proper treatment. Treatment will be there, but it takes time. So most of the people depends on private healthcare centers for their treatment. Yes or no? This may be the main reason. Even you may experience this. Why your parents hesitate to take you to government hospital? Because too much only a small problem, okay, no problem. But if it is severe, we cannot go to government hospital. There is no proper medical treatment. Medical treatment may be there, but it takes time. Many people may. It means there is no enough public health centers, we can assume. Yes or no? There is no enough, because only one hospital is not enough for many people. Private hospital, we have number of private hospitals. The same way, public hospitals also established, then only we can overcome this problem. Up to that time, people depend on private hospital. Private hospital run by private persons. They get lot of money. Is it? Yes. Now, see public health services. What is public health services? Very important. The health services divided to mainly public and private health services. The public health services is a system of health center and hospital run by the government to provide treatment to all kind of problems, from common illness to special services in both rural and urban areas. Okay, rural area and urban area, village level and township, both we have this public healthcare system. But that what we call problems, already we have discussed what problem we may face. At the village level, there is a volunteer called Asha worker. It's familiar. Asha workers are there to they may visit your home to check the small children. They give what we call vaccination or vaccines to the small children, who helps people in getting health services. The Anganwadi center in the villages serves as a center to provide nutrition and immunization services to young children, especially Anganwadis. You can see in Anganwadis a specific time they have. So in that day or time, mother or the ladies may or parents may take their children for vaccination or immunization, or to improve immunity. Vaccination we give, vaccines we give to the small children. Okay, and very nutritious food provided by the Anganwadis. Yes, like egg, milk. You may experience this all. Yes or no? Yes, even pregnant ladies, women, small children, they get a lot of benefit from that. And the sub-center cover a population of 5,000 people who may be in one or many villages in rural areas. 5,000 people, sub-center, main center, sub-center. Okay, Asha workers also help. Got it? This is a public health service system. And at the same time, this center has multi-purpose health assistance or MPHA. Please note it down. Multi-purpose health services. It means male and female. They are trained in dealing with common illness and provide immunization to children, care for pregnant women, take steps to prevent diarrhea and malaria. So what are the training given to this healthcare service, the persons or the people who engage in this? They train how to deal with common illness and provide immunization to the children, care for pregnant women, take steps to prevent diarrhea and malaria, this type of diseases. These centers work under the supervision of Primary Health Center, PHC. These terms you can see in the question paper. What do you mean by PHC? Public Health Centers located at the mandal level. Which one? The rural, all medical treatment, all the healthcare services coordinated by Primary Health Center located at the mandal level. Each primary health center covers a population of 30,000. Okay, 30,000 people. For every 4 to 5 public health centers, there is a community health center which is a 30-bed hospital and has some specialist. Okay, each and every public health center, they have a hospital, we can say, with 30 bed. Only 30 bed minimum. Okay, only first aid they may give. Small injuries or anything, and has some specialist. Some surgeries also are done at this level. At the divisional level is the area hospital that has 100 beds. Next divisional level, 100 beds. At the district level is the district hospital. Large cities have many government hospitals, such as the one where Kiran was taken to. Kiran already visited, like that, many hospitals. It is called public for many reasons. The government, in order to fulfill its commitment of providing healthcare to all citizens, has established these hospitals and health centers. Also, the resources needed to run these services are obtained from the money that we all, the public, it means pay the government as taxes. How government run these all services? They are collecting tax from the people. Land tax, road tax, and the same way housing. So many taxes collected by the government. That amount they utilize for, even though finally when we conclude these public health services, we can say that this is not enough, because lot of improvement we need. Like Kiran case, we have discussed quick or immediate or emergency fund, emergency treatment must be provided, or government like servants or the doctors, the number of doctors must increase. And the same way nurses and technological development must be there in the government hospital, even small surgeries or large surgeries, whatever it may be. Otherwise, public healthcare services is a big failure, and the same time private health services improve a lot. Here, what are the top points you must remember? What do you mean by PHC? What do you mean by MPHA? Multi-purpose health assistance. PHC, public health center. What is PHC, public health center? Question you can expect. The same way, the pupil, how many pupil cover? 30,000 they have given in public health each primary health centers or primary health centers covers population. How many? 30,000 population. And in that, how many beds available there? 30 beds in rural. Okay, 100 beds in division level. Okay, these are all the points you must remember from this part. Please write it in your running note. Okay, children. And next, one of the important aspects of public health system is that it is meant to provide quality healthcare services either free or at a low cost, so that poor families can seek treatment. What are the important aspects I have given? Free and low cost medicines. Another important function of public health care is to take action to prevent the spread of diseases such as TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, and diarrhea, chikungunya, etc. Okay, so these are the functions. What are the main functions? What are the functions in these public healthcare services they have given here? First function is the public health. Explain about the functions of public health services. If you get a question, this answer you must write. What is the first function? The health system is that means to provide quality health services to either free or at low cost, so that poor families can get treatment. The same way, important function is health. Public health is to take action to prevent the spread of diseases like TB, malaria, jaundice, yellow fever we call jaundice. Okay, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya. And this has to be organized by the government with the participation of people. Otherwise, it will not affect you. Take the example of campaign to see to it that mosquitoes do not breed in water coolers, and the same way rooftops. So many other steps also. Mosquitoes is the key. Okay, mosquitoes spread many diseases. Housefly and mosquito. It's like increasing. So where water cooler and rooftops, the same way water stagnate closer to the water tap. Everywhere you can see mosquitoes breeding. So we have to tackle them. So public coordination or cooperation must be there, must and should, because otherwise in the villages everyone must be involved to see to it that water near taps or hand pumps does not form stagnant pools. Stagnating means contain, where mosquitoes breed. So these are all the functions of public health services we can see. And not only the governments, these all steps we can do. Public also should cooperate to avoid or to get rid of many diseases. So public also has great responsibility to see this all. Okay, not only so treatment and all from government side, even though hygiene or environmental hygiene or pollution free area, this all in public hand. Okay, you must remember about this all always. Okay, how can I do this all? Okay, next here, private healthcare centers. There is a wide range of private health facilities. So like Sarita, a next person who visited private health services, what is that function? See, that exists in our country. In the rural areas, one finds registered medical practitioner, RMP. Just note it down. RMP, I've told you the full form. Registered medical practitioner we call. In rural areas, another popular provider of healthcare is the untrained medical persons. Okay, another. Especially this is all we can see in the rural area. Urban areas have a large number of doctors. Many of them provide specialized services in their private hospitals and nursing homes. So urban areas, it doesn't matter because many hospitals or multi-storied hospitals we can see and many bed we can see. So this all in urban area. When it comes to rural area, only RMP or registered medical practitioner or some other people there, or untrained medical persons also. So they will look after you. That's what, just because of this, I have told you many people depend on private hospital, and that also in urban areas. If you like, if you get a disease or a very severe disease, then immediately you may go to the urban area and get treatment. It's common in the rural areas. There are many private laboratories which test blood, urine, and stool, or offer special facilities such as X-ray, ultrasounds, etc. So this all given by the private sector, because this all we cannot see in the government hospitals. And government hospitals, someone may suggest you to go to private laboratories and get the report. In fact, now there are large companies that run hospital, and some are engaged in manufacturing and selling medicines. Medical shops are found in every corner of the country or of the village we can see. So this is all under private. Okay, so money or amount may be high if you want to get the treatment from the private hospital. Moreover, even medicine amount or charge also very high. If you get a normal 3,500, she spent Sarida for her normal fever, a normal fever. Okay, she got a normal fever, so she spent 3,000. When it comes to Kiran, how much he spent? Only 100 rupees. That is the difference between the private and public healthcare system. And as the name suggests, private health facilities are not owned or controlled by government. That is very important. Unlike the public health services, patients have to pay a lot of money for every services that they avail. Each and every, even nurse service also, we have to pay money in the private health services. Public or government services are financed by taxes collected by the government. Therefore, fee people pay for public health services are often low. In the case of private healthcare, actual cost and profit enter the calculation, and therefore the fees are generally higher. In the public healthcare system, you know that they run by our tax. Okay, how they get the amount or money for running the public healthcare centers? Difference, you just remember public healthcare center in the sense government healthcare center. Private healthcare center in the sense private persons, that private healthcare center run by private persons. So in public healthcare services, they get money from taxes. Fill in the blanks. They earn or they get money from taxes to run the public healthcare center. When it comes to private healthcare center, their own amount they spend and they calculate profits and give you a bill. Okay, that's what 3,500 paid for a fever, Sarita, the 7 Kiran, 100 rupees. Okay, so that is the difference between private and here. What are the problems we may face from the public healthcare center? It take time. And many people visit these, especially from poor families. Many people, if you go to government hospital, you can see big queue will be there. Okay, more because everything free there. So people may come more, and at the same time, we won't get to treatment on time. That is the Oh, that is a problem we face. And next, health insurance is very important. I hope you all, each and every person, have health insurance card. Okay, it's a bit relief because medicines is too expensive for some chronic diseases for ordinary people. So if public gets the health insurance, they may get qualitative services with the help of an insurance scheme. And there are many insurance companies in the market, both in public and private sectors. So these insurance companies help you a lot if you have a healthcare or health insurance. I hope everyone have. How many of you have health insurance card? Maybe your parents, father or mother or someone may took healthcare insurance or health insurance. Okay, many of you. If not today, on today itself, you just inform your parents because it's a big relief. Whatever the diseases you get amount from insurance company. They may help you. Okay, so that money you can utilize for your treatment. Otherwise, we have to bear all the expenditure. Okay, so health insurance companies are big relief, and even you get money or whatever help from the health insurance companies. Okay, so it's a big relief for that. Okay, so students, okay, that's it, and this is all for today. And in the last session, I have told you to show me. Yes, please, Srujan. Yes, Srujan. Please unmute.
Trial
Yes.
version.
Please loudly, Srujan.
Trial version.
Yes? I can't hear you, Srujan.
Trial version.
Yes?
Trial version.
Not audible.
Trial version.
What voice is getting? I have no idea.
Trial version.
Once again, you please unmute. Yes, speak.
Trial version.
No voice.
Trial version.
Here,
Trial version.
Sri Satya, you please talk.
Hello.
Sir,
Okay, fine. I can hear. Okay, fine. Where is your CW? Show me. Didn't start.
Trial
Yes.
version. Trial
Shit.
version.
Where?
Sir, how to do right classwork?
Sir.
Yes. Now, Srujan, you can talk.
Sir, give me permission to record the class, sir.
Record the class.
Yes, sir.
Already you have these classes in YouTube. What happened?
What, sir?
What happened? Are you not attending the classes?
For writing notes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Afterwards.
Srujan, already these classes you can see in the YouTube.
Sir,
Okay, sir.
sir,
Okay, already it is recorded in the YouTube. After the class, if you open, you can see the YouTube and note it.
right in class.
All others, please
Sir.
mute.
Sir,
Okay, all others, please. Those who want to speak only, that particular person, I will unmute and you can speak. Okay. Okay, Srujan.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
after-
Done, sir.
After this, you please see in YouTube. If you want, we will forward you link. I will
Okay,
write your
sir.
name here. Okay, so you can see in YouTube recorded videos. All subjects. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Don't bother about it. Okay, fine. Any more doubt from anyone here? And CW works. Nobody here. Yes. You are okay. You can speak now.
Sir, I started my classwork, sir. Classwork.
Good.
Notes.
Where is that note? Let me see once how you
1 minute.
write.
Sir.
Okay. And any more person here? CWs. Those who started, please show me. Where are you? Please show me your CW. Then I can, if anything. Please close. All pages, style sheet onwards you have to see. Okay, directly, not like that. What I mean is just your first page onwards you show. First page, very first. Okay, it means after alphabets onwards I have told you to start. Right, I have clearly shown you the procedure. From first page onwards, please show me. Then I can see. I can guide you what you're supposed to do or what alternation is. Where is your First page. First page, not this one. Beginning. Go back. You are from first. If not, you please write it and show me later. Ah, yes. From beginning. From beginning in the sense, close the book, open one by one. Okay, Sri Satya, are you showing? Okay, fine, show me. Sri Satya, where is your, okay, and next? Next. Close it. Okay, and Sri Satya, your margin little more you can, sideline. Okay, very close, closer and little more margin. Okay, fine. And next page, style sheet, show me. Lesson name. That is Sri Satya. Where is your style sheet? Please unmute. Yes.
Doing, sir.
That's what
doing,
I'm telling. Compulsory neatness. Let me tell you one thing, students. And morning we will wake up. We take bath. And afterwards, like after wearing dress, we are roaming as it is. No, we will comb our hair, apply something on the face, powder or something, and someone may apply more cream or something. Why? What may be the reason? To give beauty. Am I right? When someone see you, they may assess you based on your proper maintenance of your body. So that's what I'm telling. The same way, notebooks also, when we write something, some neatness. Okay, when someone see your book, they must get impression on your writing skill, and the same way maintenance of CW. That's what I've told you. What you're supposed to do is, first of all, now this lesson, when the last lesson completed, first what you're supposed to do, stand from that lesson. Write the name of the lesson and border, and neatly you just make it. After that, like subheading or anything, write keywords heading. Write 10 to 15 keywords neatly. Possible, write that meaning also. Then after, any important points, okay, terms, already I have shown you many slides. So from that, any important points, if you find that, notes you write. After that, question answers you write. And end of the lesson, if any activity there, that you draw and go to next chapter. Very simple. Okay, Raju. What happened, Raju? Raju, or what is your name actually? Yes. Sirivenala. Yes, Sirivenala, no? Yes, Venala, did you start writing CW? Unmute. Yes? Yes. How many lessons completed now?
Sir, your voice is not hearing to me.
Without hearing, how can you reply me? When I ask you, I have asked you simple term. Did you write CW? You said yes. Yes, now it's okay. Now it's okay. Okay, fine. And any more students want to show me your Soya completed or started? No, good. And Samrin, Amatul, Sania Mirza or Sania Mira? Okay, Sania Mira started, I think. And Shruti? Completed or started? Okay, make it fast. And to next class, you please show me your. Okay, good. Your Lakshmi Samhita show. Dear students, when you show me the CW, okay, Nashra, what extent? Nashra, do you want to speak anything? Where are you? We can't see your face. Okay, fine. Anyway, rest. Okay. And from first page onwards, let me see your CW, like keywords, everything completed or not. Then after, okay, first page onwards, you can show me your CWs. Okay, good. Nashra, very good, Nashra. Good. Nashra, you're not, okay, good. I can see you're not Nashra. First page, good. Okay, not bad. Good handwriting even. And okay, Lakshmi Samhita, okay. And Ryan, good. Geetika, okay, fine. And any more students? Samhita, good. Sahiti, okay, good. Sahiti, okay, good. And Sri Vaishnavi is not here, I think. Looking somewhere, and Daydream is not good. Sri Vaishnavi, okay, please concentrate here. After the session, you can look here and there. And Bindu, Anudeep, no response. Okay, Samrin, okay, good, Samrin. Okay, have started. Good, good, good. Venkatesh, Anudeep, okay, good. And any more students here? Nashra, okay, good. And here, Rayan, what extent, Rayan? Sai Sruti, okay. Vivek, Vivek, where is your CW, Vivek? I'm waiting for you. You are not showing your CW. Charan, many students still, okay. Ryan, okay. Ryan, good. Ryan, okay. Started, and whenever you get time, please start. January, you have to go to school. Okay, only one more month you have. That time your teachers may ask you how many topics completed and where is your CW. That time, all at a time is very difficult for you. Start at least from now. These chapters they may not repeat. So please complete your topics. Okay. Okay. Any more doubt from anyone here? Any more doubt from anyone? Yes, related to the topic or CW works. Who is this? Sai Vandana is laughing like anything, I think. Sai Vardhan, what happened? Very happy. Sai Vardhan, please. Sai Vardhan, where are you? Okay, fine. Yes, CEO Ingo. What? Who is that? Name. Write your name properly on the screen. Okay. CEO Ingo, I can see. Is it your name is CEO Ingo or any other? Huh? Write properly your name on the screen. Yes, Amatul. Amatul wants to. Okay, Amatul, please. Where are you? Okay, unmute. Amatul?
Sir, we have to write all the question answers.
Yes, why not?
All the question answers which are in reader.
Surely, I have explained hereafter, like last chapter, I have told you how many questions you must cover. Only project part, you just explain, rest all you must write. Okay. And dear students, CW in the sense classwork book. Classwork book in the sense is a reminder for you. Whatever the questions you feel uncomfort or if you are not understand, please try to get it and write it in your CW note. It is not given by teacher or something. You get me? It's your on like script. Only I have explained textual questions. In addition of that, if any questions, you just make your own note and write it in your book. Okay. So what you feel, because you are going to write exam. I am not going to write examination. Who is writing it? Who is going to write examination? You people. So as a student, you must write all the question answers. Okay. Not necessary to ask me whether I can write that or this. It's up to you. If you find any more questions, if you get any more questions related to the topic, you must write. And anyway, you are writing running note. Whatever the points you added in the running note, that also can be added in the CW. Okay, children, and please mute all of you. Please mute yourself. Okay.
Good morning, one and all. welcome to Shanvi e-learning services and welcome to biology session. Okay, fine children, you are eagerly waiting for this class, I hope. And today I would like to teach about the world of microorganisms part 2. Interesting topic. So please stay online, concentrate and look at the screen, all of you. Now here, the world of microorganism part 2. And in microorganism part 1, we have discussed a lot about the microorganisms and their groups with figures and bacteria staining and bacteria diseases like typhoid, tuberculosis, septicemia, blood poison, fungi diseases like skin diseases. Okay, and bacteria also show the skin diseases. Microarthropod also will affect the skin. And the protozoans, malaria. Malaria is a protozoan disease. Amoebiasis is like also one of the protozoan disease. Infection of intestine like a loose stool, abdominal cramping, stomach pain. Okay, and these are the symptoms of amoebiasis, entamoeba histolytica. Okay, fine. Let us discuss about the world of microorganism part 2. See here, microorganisms are our friends or foes. What is a foes? Yes, FOES is nothing but enemy. Okay, enemy children. Foes, FOES is nothing but enemy. So microorganisms are our friends or enemies. Exactly. Some are friends, some are enemies. Not all are enemies, right? Because how they are harm us, like how they are affect us. So unlike they will help us also. So here microorganisms are present everywhere. They are found in air, water, soil. Okay, within the bodies of animal and plants and over the surface as well. In your hand also the thousands of bacteria are there. That's why you are advised to wash your hands before you eat. From your elders, teachers, or parents, right? Why you are advised to wash your hands before you eat? Because thousands of bacteria may accumulate in your hands. Some microorganisms are very useful and help us in many ways, while some of them are harmful. In this section, we will study about how microorganisms help us and how they harm us. So, in this, let us go through the how the microorganisms are help us. So, who are helping for us? We can consider they are friends, right? So here, microorganisms also our friends. Not all, some of which are helping us. So here, useful or friendly microorganisms which will help us. Let us discuss about useful, friendly microorganisms. Some microorganisms like lactobacillus bacteria, okay, very familiar for you, okay. And some microorganisms are very useful to our everyday life. For example, in making of curd, if there is no lactobacillus bacteria, you even we don't have curd. Okay, so here the lactobacillus bacteria, which is helping in making of curd, in preparation of idli, dosa, bread, and cake. Okay, so like this, the preparation of curd idli, dosha, bread, cake, we required microorganisms to make that. Here we need the help of microorganisms. So those are which microorganisms are helping in making of curd from milk and in preparation of idli, in dosha and bread and cake. Those are very useful microorganisms. Some microorganisms also used in the preparation of medicines even required to cure different diseases. Even you just see penicillin. Okay, that is also prepared by the microorganism even. Okay, some of them are farmer friendly as they increase soil fertility. So by increasing the soil fertility, so we have the earth top three layers, 1, 2, 3. Top three layers of the soil will consist thousands of microorganisms. That three layers microorganisms which are present in the microorganisms, those organisms can help to fertile the soil, to fertile the soils, such that farmers can yield, farmers can get benefited by the yield. A large amount of grains they will get, or crop they will get, or yield they will get from that field. So that's why, suppose that those microorganisms which are involving in the soil fertility considered as a farmer friends, and us do some activities to know how the microbes are useful to us, like microorganisms are useful to us. Okay, let us go for the activity how microorganisms are helpful to us. To know about that how microorganisms are helpful, we have to do one activity. In that we have to take a lukewarm milk. Lukewarm means what? Gorvechani. Take some lukewarm milk. We used to speak in Telugu, gorvechani. Into, you have to take a lukewarm milk in 2 small bowls. Small bowls. Add a drops of buttermilk or little curd, because that shampoo consists lactobacillus bacteria. So you have to add a few drops, not extra amount, just a few drops of buttermilk or little curd in one of the bowl. Here we have 2 bowl children, like A, bowl B. You have to add buttermilk or little curd in the bowl A. In the second bowl, like B, don't add anything. Okay. In second bowl, you don't add anything. Here in our hands, we have 2 bowls. In the 2 bowls, we have poured that lukewarm milk. For first bowl, A bowl, I have added swampil, like buttermilk, few drops of or little curd. And for second bowl, you don't add anything. Keep the 2 bowls in a warm place, and observe the milk in the bowls after 5 to 6 hours. So you have to keep that 2 bowls in warm place without disturbing that for 5 or 6 hours. After 5 or 6 hours, you can go for the observations. What changes did you observe? What is the reason for this? What changes do you observe? You can observe that the milk changes into like a curd. What is the reason for this? Yes, the reason is lactobacillus bacteria. Curd or milk, buttermilk contains bacterium named lactobacillus, Lactobacillus, lactobacillus. Lactobacillus bacteria converts the milk into curd. Lactobacillus bacteria involving in the anaerobic respiration and produce lactic acid and energy. So here, curd or buttermilk contains bacteria named lactobacillus. Lactobacillus converts the milk into curd. Because of that reason, we have got changed in bowl A, because bowl A only added with drops of buttermilk or a little water curd. There is no change in second bowl because we did not add any buttermilk or curd. Even one drop of buttermilk or curd also not added for the second bowl. So after 5-6 hours, we have kept a side in one place without disturbing for 5 to 6 hours. After that 5 to 6 hours, when we observe, when we go on observing for that two bowls, first bowl milk was changed or milk was turns into curd, like, or what about the second bowl B? There is no change because there is no lactobacillus bacteria. There is no champlis added in that. Okay, so because of the reason, the changing in bowl A is lactobacillus bacteria. Okay, bacillus bacteria which converts the milk into curd. Let us do some activities. Okay, so let us go for the second activity also. In this activity, we have to take 100 grams of maida in a bowl. 100 grams of maida in a bowl. Add 1 or 2 spoons of yeast powder. As I have told you, like by taking that bakery one. Okay, so then that in that manner, you have to take 100 grams of maida duff or maida in a bowl. Add 1 or 2 spoons of yeast powder. Yeast powder. Add some hot water. Add some hot water. Hot water means just a little lukewarm. Okay, don't add a very hot. Hot water and knead it. So here one new word is there, knead. K-N-E-A-D. Knead. What is knead? See children, it is just a duff work. As used like or clay with hands. But here duff related to duff, no, we have to think about the duff. It's a duff work, like when you are going to prepare the chapatis, make the chapatis or something, snacks, like your mother will add some water to the duff and they will make like that work. That work is a need. Okay, duff work. Okay, that they will make like a small balls with that balls in that machine. They will make some snacks like gorilla or something, right? So like that here, we no need to make that balls or gorilla or anything. Here we have to take that 100 grams of maida in a bowl and add 1 or 2 spoons of yeast powder. After that, you have to add some hot water and knead. Knead is a duff work. Okay. Knead it to make a duff. Keep the duff in a warm place. Keep the duff in a warm place. Observe the duff after 3 to 4 hours. So for 3 to 4 hours, you don't disturb that duff. Okay, you have to keep the duff in a warm place. Observe the duff after 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours. Because that process should happen. That's why we have to leave that experiment for 3 to like activity for 3 to 4 hours without a disturb. What changes do you observe in the duff? What might be the reason? Discuss with your friends and write about it. So what do you observe? You might have observed your mother preparing fermented foods like idli and dosha. What your mother will do? So before, like for example, tomorrow morning, your mother is going to prepare the idlis or dosha. What she will do? Today night she will do that knead work, duff work to ferment, to make that duff into fermented. So in the night, that will go for the fermentation and morning, then that is ready. Okay. What will be the reason for preparing idli and dosha duff for 1 day before? Because if you do that, then in that gap of night, in the duration of night, that anaerobic respiration will take place. Fermentation will take place without oxygen, like absence of oxygen. That respiration will take place. There is anaerobic respiration. Like there is a fermentation. So by the fermentation process, for the fermentation process, your mother will do that work before day in the night. Okay, then in that because of that reason they will do. Okay, so these are the best examples, like preparing bun and idli, dosha. These all are best example for anaerobic respiration. And here the process involving in the preparation of idlis and dosha is a fermentation. Fermentation is also one of the anaerobic respiration. In absence of oxygen, which respiration takes place, there is anaerobic respiration. See here, in the above figures, yeast was added to the maida duff. Here, maida duff A, maida duff B, cup A, cup B. In the above figure, yeast was added to the maida duff. Placed in one of the 2 cups. Identify it. In front of us, both cups are there, maida duff A, maida duff B. So for one of the maida duff, I have added a yeast. Okay, and for which maida duff consists like which cup, to which cup I have added the yeast. Please identify. How will you identify? Exactly as I told you already, by taking bakery example. Here we have collected same volume, like same like amount of maida duff in the particular A and B cups, but A cup is as usual, but B cup is larger in size. Not cup, the maida duff. You can observe the swelling. Why it is? Because For B cup, I added yeast, but A cup I did not add yeast. Then yeast involved in the anaerobic respiration and releases ethanol energy. Okay, it produces ethanol, carbon dioxide, and release the energy. Energy will be helpful for that, and because of ethanol, that duff is giving that sour taste. Okay, that will give sour taste because of ethanol. Same bread also, and why it is become larger in size? We added same volume, right? Why it is larger in size compared to cup A? Because the gas which is produced in the anaerobic respiration will try to escape from inside, right? So in that way, automatically that make holes for the duff, and the duff will swell in the process of escaping carbon dioxide from that to out. That is the reason behind of that the changing size of duff in cup A and cup B. Same in this way, bread also. So that's why bread look like some. Actually, they will take some normal volume, but it will larger. It will become like larger in size, and it consists the small holes. That holes we unable to do that. Actually, that holes because of the carbon dioxide which is released from that anaerobic respiration. If I give on any like pin or anything, can you make that holes as it is? No. So the holes because of the anaerobic respiration, how carbon dioxide released. That is a gas that will try for escape from that duff, from that bread. That's why it is swelled, and it consists of holes. Okay, same like this. Likewise here also. See here, in bakery, when yeast is added to the duff for preparing bread, the duff rises. But in cup A, there is no rising of bread, but maida also, even cup B, there is some duff is rises. Why it is rising that? This is due to the production of carbon dioxide CO2 gas during the process of fermentation. Okay, so fermentation is also one of the anaerobic respiration only. So in the process of fermentation, this is due to the production of carbon dioxide gas during the process of fermentation. Bubbles of the gas fill the duff. Bubbles of the gas fill the duff, increase its volume, and make it spongy in nature. Bubbles of the gas fill the duff, increase its volume, and make it spongy in nature. That bubbles of gas fill the duff, increase its volume, and make it spongy in nature. Okay. Next, let us go for the activity 3, commercial use of microorganisms. Take half of the water in 2 separate beakers. Add 5 to 10 drops of sugar to each beaker, and add 2 to 3 spoons of yeast to one of the bowls only. Close both the bowls with lids, caps, and keep them in a warm place, because that warm place is comfort. Okay, comfort nature to do that process. So we have to keep in a warm place. After 3 to 4 hours, remove the lids and smell the contents. You have to take half of the water in 2 separate beakers. Add 5 to 10 spoons of sugar to each beaker. Here we are taking 2 separate beakers and half of the water in the 2 beakers and add 5 to 10 spoons of sugar to each beaker. After that, you have to add 2 to 3 spoons of yeast to one of the bowls only. Here 2 bowls are there, no? So for one bowl, you have to add a yeast. 2 to 3 spoons of yeast you have to add. Close both the bowls with the lids and keep them in a warm place. After 3 to 4 hours, remove the lids and smell the content. A and content B. Both contents you have to smell. What difference did you observe between the 2 bowls? What will be the reason for the order? Okay, in each mixed bowl. Order means what? Smell. In each mixed bowl. Okay. This is the characteristic smell of alcohol. So, for which bowl we have added 2 to 3 spoons of yeast, that bowl order is like alcohol. Then rest of the bowl which is not added 2 to 3 spoons of yeast, there is no order. So ODOUR, order, smell. Okay. In 10th class and for higher studies also, it will be, this word will be very helpful for you, because they will give one compound and you have to smell it and you have to write what order. ODOUR. It is sweet or hot, okay, or spicy. What order you got, that you have to mention. So here we are getting order only for which bowl is ordered with 2 or 3 spoons of yeast, but there is no order for the next bowl which is not added 2 to 3 spoons of yeast. Okay, this is the characteristic smell of alcohol for the first bowl, because we added 2 to 3 spoons of yeast. What happening here actually? Here we have collected 2 beakers. So we have took already half of the water and added 10 spoons of sugar, and so here sugar is there. This is a sugar. So sugars are converted into alcohol. Sugars are converted into alcohol. That's why when we take the sugar, we are getting the order. Order is alcohol order. It means sugar is converted into alcohol. By who? By yeast. By yeast, because of fermentation process. The yeast is involving the fermentation process. That's why the sugars are converted to alcohol. That's why we are getting after the particular 4 to 5 hours or 3 to 4 hours. Because of this region, we are getting that order. The characteristic smell of alcohol. This process of conversion of sugars into alcohol, it is known as fermentation process. Fermentation is nothing but a process which convert sugars into alcohols. Okay, important. Fermentation is a process of conversion of sugars into alcohols. This comes under anaerobic respiration. There is no oxygen, or there is absence of oxygen, very low amount of oxygen otherwise, which respiration takes place. There is anaerobic respiration here. Fermentation is also one of the anaerobic respiration. Nothing but anaerobic respiration. In this fermentation process, the conversion of sugar into alcohol by yeast. Yeast is involved in the fermentation process and made the sugar convert into alcohol. This process of conversion of sugars into alcohol is known as a fermentation. Fermentation, not fermentation. It is just a fermentation. This process is used on a large scale in the production of alcohol. See, commercially to prepare the alcohols, what alcohols are getting in the wines, the market. So they are using the fermentation process on large scale in the production of alcohols. The production of alcohols. So like this, we are these microorganisms are helping to prepare curd, like in the buns and bakery items, like in commercially also it is very helpful using fermentation process to product alcohol. Okay. Now see here the production of alcohols like wine, beer, and acetic acid also. CH3COOH, acetic acid. Here commercially the fermentation process is helping to product the alcohol, wine, and beer and acetic acid also. Because of this process it is happening. Yeast is grown in natural sugars present in grain like barley, wheat, rice, and crushed fruit, juices like grapes. Molasses produced in sugar industry is used in the preparation of ethyl alcohol. Molasses are produced in sugar industries. That molasses is used in the preparation of ethyl alcohol C2H5OH. Ethyl alcohol formula C2H5OH by adding yeast for fermentation process. Molasses are produced in sugar industry is used in the preparation of ethyl alcohol like C2H5OH by adding yeast for fermentation process. Molasses produced in sugar industry is used in the preparation of ethyl alcohol. By what they will add? By adding yeast. Why we need to add? Because for doing fermentation process, only the molasses are produced in sugar industries, and these molasses can be used for preparation of ethyl alcohol C2H5OH and medicinal use of organisms. The microorganisms are also helpful to prepare medicines also. See here, some of antibiotic injections are preparing because of these microorganisms. Sometimes when we fall ill, get injured, or need to undergo an operation, doctors prescribe some medicines that kill the microorganisms.
Srinivas, sir.
Sir.
Sir, please wind up, sir.
Okay, fine, sir. So children, here like this, medicinal also very helpful that microorganisms. As a time up, I am going to wind up the session, children. Let us meet in next session by continuing this medicinal use of microorganisms. Okay, children. Thank you, Varandal.